Hi guys, and happy Sunday. I'm coming on really quick because I was getting ready to cut up my DSP, and I wanted to show you how I cut up my second pack of DSP. Now, you all know when the catalog first comes out, I go ahead and I put all my 12x12s in my Stampin' Up! 12x12 protector sheet, and I make a little sample. A colored, not a color grid, a sample grid. So you can see the colors, and you can see the sides. Then, when I get my second pack of paper, when it starts to run low and I order another pack, then I go ahead and I cut up layers. So, usually you have 2 of each style in there. So I'll leave one a 12x12 and one I'll cut up for layers. Now, this one I'm using is the Pretty Prince. And, of course, they don't have, because of all the colors, they don't have duplicates. So my second pack I'm completely cutting up because I still have most of my first pack left. So this is just, and let me do this. This is just a template I created in Word so that I have the name of the DSP on the spine as well as the order number. And then on the front I have the name and the coordinating colors. Now, yes, I could do this in a different font. I could make something pretty here. This is just going to sit right here underneath my stand for my camera. So it doesn't matter what it looks like. Just so I have a place for it to go. All right, let me go ahead and I'll show you this. I'm not sure if you can see. This is how I cut up the paper. Now I'm leaving it here for a second in case you want to take a screen print, but we're going to go through how I cut it. So hopefully I left it there long enough so you could see it for a screen print. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm going to cut this using that template. So your first cut is 5 1/4. 5 1/4 this way. Now 5 1/4 is one of our main dimensions in our layer. So we're going to go 5 1/4, and then your next dimension for your layer is 4. So you're going to get 3 of these out of a sheet. So here we go, 4, 4, and 4. So you'll get 3 of those. Since I'm cutting 2 at a time, I have 6 of those. So this, and I just have this card here to show as an example. This is an actual card. So you can see how that is your layer with just that 1/8 all around, so it's a 1/4 inch smaller. So that's your first layer. Your next measurement you're going to do is 2 1/4. So go here to 2 1/4. And then I'm going to cut this at 5 1/2. Now, this is 5 1/2 is your normal length or width, however you want to call it, for your card base. Not for your layer, for your card base. So here we have that, and see how that can go straight across there. Then you have a little bit left. You'll get enough of these that you can always make those little strip cards where you have the rectangles going like 3 across or whatever. All right. So that leaves you with 4 1/2. So you see, there we are at 4 1/2. So I'm going to turn it on its side, and I'm going to do 2 cuts at 2. Now, since this is 4 1/2, it's going to be a little bit bigger than your width. But I don't cut it down yet, because what if I want to use it as, you know, sorry, let me, with a smaller one to go like that. Or do I want to flip it and do it side by side like a, what is that called? You put a little strip down there. A split card. So I leave it at the 4 1/2. That does not bother me. Now I'm also going to do 2 cuts at 1 1/2. All right, same concept. You can use it and cut a little bit off or you can use it as a focal point. All right. Now what you have left is a 5 by 4.5. Here's your 5 side. Here's your 4.5. Make sure you have it so your 5 is at the top. The 5 length is at the top. Let me get that lined up there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut, let me make sure, 5. Yes. So what we're going to do, oh, wait. First you're going to cut, you're going to turn it. So here's your 5. You're going to cut a 2 by 5 strip. So here we go. 2 by 5 strip. All right. That leaves you with a 5 by 2.5. So then you're going to cut this so you have 2.5 inch squares. And then here's your 2 by 5. So your 2.5 inch squares you can use like that. I like doing, you know, your layering to go up a size. And then you have this 2 by 5 that you can use as a layer. Could be a good background if you want to do a greeting or sentiment. And then, now that you have that all done, you just go ahead and you put it in your case. These cases hold a lot, just so you know. Now, it's not wide enough to go like that, so you do have to do it like that, but you can get a lot in here, as you can see. I haven't even gone through the whole pack, but let's put all of our pieces in there. Sorry, put all your pieces in there. And there you go. Still room for more. See, there's still room for more. And then you're ready to put it on your shelf. So here you have ready-made layers to go. Now, if you wanted to, you could do a little piece of cardstock over here, cut it. Now, this is 7 by, is it 5? Yes, 7 by 5. So you could take a piece of cardstock and make a pocket out of it. And you could slip these, you know, tape it down here. And you could slip these in to the pocket here. Of course, I also have those plastic bags that have adhesive on them that I can put the strips in. But either way, you're gonna get quite a bit that you can fit in here. All right. So thanks a lot, guys. Hope your Sunday was great. Have a safe upcoming week, and hopefully I see you on the Watch It Wednesday video. Take care.